From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkie. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team low. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
That means the Crush Sports Talk live in
yeah.
studio. Man, what's up, man? Why you feeling over there, man?
Man, we in the yo.
Man.
We in the yo.
Shout out, man. We are here in the Russell's Innovation Center for Entrepreneurs.
Yes.
We are here. My name is E. Glaze. That's my dog. Make sure her. We are the Crush Sports Talk. Been a long time since we've been in studio, man.
Yeah. We gave him a little sample, but now it's up now. It's time.
Yeah,
it's up.
How the kids say it.
It's up.
It's up.
And it's stuck.
Hey, we got so much to talk about today.
We do.
It is. I love what everybody say. The summertime is boring for sports. I'm like, what's
lies?
Y'all won't look at that one sport.
Lies.
We know y'all ready for in 3 weeks. Football kicks off and all
right.
that.
Well, the Baltimore Ravens, the rookie report to count this weekend.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's here.
That's what's up.
It's here.
Football is here, but we got some other things to talk about before we get into football. Make sure you want to jump into this, man.
So let's start with Bill Belichick.
Ooh, what do you do this time?
Bill Belichick, he continues to add jobs to his resume.
Okay.
Of course, he's going to be on the Pat McAfee show.
Yep.
Now he's also going to be gigging on Inside the NFL. Your thoughts on Bill Belichick not being a coach no more, but now he's this media conglomerate? Your thoughts?
You know what, man? I still think he dry. And maybe I know they say he's funny behind the scenes.
Right.
But sometimes winning creates that need to know from a guy like that.
Right.
I'm not, Bill's, that might have been his media persona when he was coaching to the media persona.
Right.
But it's going to be very interesting to see how he opens up. Do you still watch Inside the NFL?
No. I do. I couldn't even tell you who's on the show.
I can't even.
But, I mean, I think with the Bill Belichick coming aboard,
yeah.
I mean, it's going to be worth watching because I think everybody wants to see. We saw it at Tom Brady roast that, he kind of come out of this shell now. Yeah, okay. So maybe he's going to make himself come across as younger. Because one of the reasons he probably didn't get a job this offseason because people like he's old, the game done passed him by.
I mean, he's 72?
He might be older. Maybe older.
I'm trying to see, man, and I get like when people say they really are in tune to this guy, that he's a winner and all of that. But let me just add a 1A question to that.
Go ahead.
Who would be the better media, Bill or Tom?
Oh, it's definitely going to be Tom.
Okay.
Definitely going to be Tom. I mean, that's why Fox gave him the kind of money they gave him.
They broke it off, boy.
And also, quarterbacks, so I mean, they're these glamour guys.
Yeah.
He was married to a supermodel.
Yeah.
He went to Michigan. He's won 7 of those things.
Yeah.
So he's must-see TV. And then, you talk to certain people, he's just great-looking guy. Yeah. He has this TB12 method. So, I mean,
not bad for a 6th-round pick.
Not bad for a 6th-round pick at all.
6th-round pick. Everybody, said he wouldn't do that. Not only did he win for over 20 years, now he's getting the gigs. He's married a supermodel.
Yeah.
He couldn't write his life out even better.
Dude,
man.
Crazy.
Who's the guy that's going to be, is it I can't think of his guy. I know they got rid of Greg Olsen, so he taking Olsen's spot?
Yeah, he moves up to the number 1 team.
He's on the number 1 team.
Yeah. I mean, again, $375 million say he takes seat 1.
It's $375.
$375 million, brother.
Ugh. What that?
The rich just get richer.
They really do get richer, man. I got to jump into something else, man. You done with that, man? You good?
Go ahead. We good.
Last time we was right here, me and you, sitting right here on this couch.
We was on the couch.
What did we say about our boy from Marietta?
Yeah, we said we rock with Jaylen Brown,
we
man.
rock with Jaylen Brown.
He's our guy.
But who don't rock with Jaylen Brown? USA Basketball say they don't rock with Jaylen Brown.
Oh.
Make sure.
Yeah.
This man was Eastern Conference MVP.
Yeah.
Finals MVP.
Finals MVP.
They got 3 Celtics on the USA Basketball team.
Yeah.
You got Holiday. I think it is. You got
Tatum.
Now you just added.
Now you added Derrick Brown. Derrick White.
White.
Yeah, Derrick White. He's had a great offseason, by the way.
Yeah, he did. He cut the hair out. You see what happened when you fade.
See what I'm saying?
He cut it out. In the famous words of Kendrick, what do they have against Jalen? Is it the braids?
It can't be the braids. There's a few guys. AD got braids.
It must be. They must don't like his braid then. What is it? Everybody was talking about it's not a fit. All I know is ballers play ball, and the USA want the top basketball players in the country to play this. And for them to say, Jalen, is he Isaiah Thomas? Is somebody hating that LeBron don't like him? What if I'm missing right here, dog?
So I've seen like 3 or 4 schools of thought.
Okay.
You know, people saying, because it's a Nike ran type deal. He's a Nike free agent. He's been going back and forth with Nike.
That makes
we know he supported Kyrie during Kyrie's situation.
Okay.
Then coming toward the end of his run, he started wearing shoes without the Nike logo on them.
And Nike is running it. It's a Nike.
Right, it's a Nike event. So, you have that school of thought.
Okay.
Then you have another school of thought. Everybody knows that he's Muslim now. He's practicing Islam. He's been over. He took his pilgrimage to Mecca.
Okay.
So you have that school of thought from the woke people.
Right.
And then you have when you talk to everyday basketball people, I heard today, well, maybe it's too many stars on the team, and maybe you need a glue guy. Okay. And Derek is a glue guy. He's a guy that comes in. He's just gonna know his role. They need another guy who's gonna be an on-ball defender.
Right.
Can guard 1 through 3. I thought Jalen could do that too.
I thought he did.
But right.
I saw the finals.
I did too. But I think what they are trying to say is, it was more of a fit thing. Maybe we got too many superstars. You got Ant out here saying, he the number one option.
Yeah.
You got Steph, you got Bron, you got KD. So maybe they didn't want another, quote unquote star. I guess. I don't know.
So here's my problem with, and I know you were just mentioning what they say.
What they say,
what
right.
U's.
Yeah, all the U's.
The U's say. But Kawhi is a small forward, power forward guy.
Yeah.
Why not replace him with the small forward, power, possibly 2 guard?
Yeah, you would think.
You would think that would be the switch. You lost Kawhi.
You would think that.
Who was a 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to put him at.
Yeah.
Jalen is a 2, 3, 4. Usually when you lose a position, it's like when the Dream get a point guard, a player gets hurt, point guard. Yeah. They don't go get a center.
Right, they go get another point guard. Yeah. I see
so
what you're
it looks like
a
natural progression to get the next best.
I see what you're doing.
Wing. That's what they call them. Right. They don't call them 2, 3, 4.
Because basketball is positionless.
Right.
Even though we're playing international rules now, so you kind of got to have your 1 through 5. But everybody, because a lot of those guys are NBA guys, so it's positionless.
And you lost size, and that's what's killing me because Jalen is a nice size,
bigger
6'6" to 6'7"
right
guy. Don't get me wrong, White had a good year, but White was the 3rd or 4th choice on Boston. And so they said, hey, we're going to replace him with D. White. And I just think that, and look, to me, I could name 4 players before I got to D. White.
Dude, what?
I could easily name.
Yeah.
And look, you call me Homer, but Trey should have been there before D. White.
Yeah.
If you're going for a point guard.
Right.
A
lot of guys you could have called in before you got to him.
You know what I'm saying? And true, the one that went to Dejounte had better numbers. I know he was on the championship team, but for them to say we lose a guy, a wing, who could play 2, 3, or 4, and we're gonna replace him with D. White, overlooking, and I'm believing the other third forward when instead of they talking about position, but like the Muslim, the Islam, and because that to me means it's feelings in this stuff.
No doubt.
This is a commercial. We all know this. Look, this been going on ever since they went pros.
Yeah.
92. Remember when they was winning Jordan and won, they covered the Reebok emblem.
Yeah. Jordan said, you're not going to see that Reebok logo.
Charles Barkley. They ain't paying me no check.
Ain't paying me for no we don't rock with them like that.
Yeah. So I'm seeing that could be Nike has money. They got big time in this thing. But I just look like, golly, bro, it just makes me irk to see that they still disrespect Jaylen Brown. What else he got to win? MVP next?
Yeah, I mean, it seems that way.
I mean, he won MVPs.
Yeah. I mean,
And sometimes make sure it could be your own house. I'm not trying to cause anything in Boston, but
it could be.
Come on, man.
And what kind of fit would he be with these guys? Because we know that, JB is sort of a serious guy.
yeah.
And you kind of, if you've watched the videos, you follow the Instagrams and all the accounts of these guys,
Yeah.
kind of loosey-goosey atmosphere.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want a guy to come in and, I don't know.
Yeah. Let me add this to it, though. Kawhi didn't know he was hurt or wasn't going to play.
Man, Kawhi knew. I think Steve Ballmer made that phone call really, guy? You can't play for us?
Because I'm like,
And I'm paying you?
I'm confused about this whole thing, and I know there's a whole bunch of stories on this, but make sure he got on the plane.
Yeah.
He packed his bag.
Yeah.
The USA team was announced.
Dude, he been on he was coming.
So y'all wait till before the Canada game to say he can't play. We gonna get together.
You know there was politics, dog.
Come on, bro.
You know there's politics.
We lost last year, right? In the World Championship.
Yeah,
right?
we did.
If Kawhi's one of the top 12 players in America,
Yeah.
we know Kawhi takes days off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and PG wasn't there too, so I guess he was like, the Sixers.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Kawhi not playing again in something that needed, big?
I think this is bigger than Kawhi. I think Ballmer, I think all of those powers that be basically were like, bruh, okay, we lost PG.
Yeah.
We need you as healthy as possible. A lot of these guys on this team, I don't want to hear when your season starts, at some point you're talking about, man, I'm going down for the Olympics.
Nah.
Dude,
nah.
we got plenty of other people we could have sent. Shout out to Ivan Hogan. Ivan always cracking these kind of jokes with, y'all will be mad if they lose. Dude, basketball is supposed to be our sport. I know it's global and all of these guys are getting drafted, but you mean to tell me we can't find 12 guys minus Steph, minus KD, minus Bron? You mean to tell we don't have 3 other legitimate stars in the NBA who can replace those guys? Those guys are up there in age.
It's the last hurrah. We see it in WNBA too. They're giving DT another run. I'm like, at some point in time, I'm just sitting there like, everything was known about Kawhi 6 months ago.
Dude, when he was low managing during the season, they announced his team during the season.
And they say, wait a minute. I didn't even think about the PG part. You're right. PG signs with Sixers.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, you buy it now, bro.
Yeah.
You buy all we got there.
Yeah, I'm going to go play this. I'm not with it.
They re-signed Harden. And it's funny, you don't see Harden on this team, or Westbrook, these guys that have been staples for years.
Right.
Are on this Olympic team. We'll see, man. Canada gave them all they wanted to. It was a 14-point win, but Canada got some stars on that too, with Jamal Murray and RJ and all that. They got some good guys on that too, and SGA, was third or second in MVP this year, so they got some players on that team. Yeah, but still, it's a lot of. Sometimes you just want to see them. Just politics. Hey, we still rock with Jalen, man. That's our
Jalen, our dude, man. The pride of Marietta.
Big chick, man.
The pride of Marietta. Let's keep it NBA.
Okay.
The deal is done. New TV deal, $76 billion. ESPN, NBC, and Amazon. They now have an 11-year deal.
The second one is $60 billion.
$76 billion.
I mean, it might be more than that. It might be a zero in there.
Yeah, but again,
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. For those rights. Your thoughts, man? No more TNT. No more Shaq. No more Kenny. No more Ernie. No more Chuck. Your thoughts on this deal?
I knew it was going to be big when NBC took out, when TNT got out.
Yeah, they ain't got that kind of money.
We knew this was going to be a chart breaker.
Yeah.
Man. For NBC, who had been, we grew up on the NBA on NBC.
NBA on NBC. We used to get one game a week.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand that. We used to get Saturday or Sunday games.
And they didn't play back then. You didn't see no shot to Denver, but you didn't see Denver Nuggets back then.
You didn't see none of these guys.
You had to be a true NBA guy to see Alice English or any of those guys back there.
Right.
It was usually Boston or LA. That
Yeah.
was probably gonna be it. You might get some Philly. You might get some. As soon as the team get better, Chicago
Right,
when Jordan
right,
got.
right.
Other than that,
Shout out to Jordan because Jordan is the reason that it became must see TV.
oh yeah. After Jordan came, everybody got their deal right. Started getting bigger, man.
David Stern was like, let's get it.
But it's tell you like this, man. It took me a while to cut the cord. You need to cut the cord, guys, because streaming services are taking over.
It's the way.
They are in every deal now,
dude.
Amazon.
It's the way. This is what people don't understand. Every TV you buy now is a smart TV.
Got to.
All of your devices.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when I hear people always talk about, they got cable. Like, you still got cable?
Yeah.
Like, why?
I was one of the Mohicans, last of the Mohicans, man. I was
How many years ago did I tell you?
Y'all been telling me for years, man. What, you got cable? Like, yeah, man, it plugs in the back. No, not no more, dog. It is strictly streaming, and it makes sense. You literally on every device can watch a game.
Right.
So Amazon is like in Netflix, and you look at the WWE, which is a big wrestling promotion for those who don't know. I know y'all know, but they going to Netflix next year.
Why wouldn't you?
So to see this from the NBA, but let me ask you this. This is going to put a lot of pressure on finding talent. That's why the Ant-Mans them might get bigger talent. Because LeBron them, they retired in 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Everybody looking at the Steph and Durant and LeBron, we're like, oh my God, they'll be gone in a few years.
Yeah.
So now, you got to get that talent. And international talent is great.
Right.
But Ant-Man, I see what he positioned in the end, and he's like, yo, I'm the man, dog.
Yeah. Come on.
I need to be number one.
Come on now.
He know the money coming. Can you imagine? They're paying $50-some million a year. Tatum and Jalen just got $300 million a piece, dog.
Yeah.
Can you imagine in 2-3 years that contract's gonna be $500 million?
Yeah, and it's crazy because as these TV revenues and everything go up, I mean, salaries going up.
It's going up.
So, what you sign for today, what the next guy gonna sign for in 3, 4, 5 years? Like again. Just think about Ant-Man next contract. Think about Wemby next contract.
Wemby is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, think about Luka. All of these young guys who are on the ground floor of this new deal.
SJ gonna break the bank.
Yeah.
Luka gonna break the bank. Jalen, all these guys are gonna break the bank in 3 years because that $1 billion revenue, that big contract, TV deals. So when TV deals go up, that ad products go up. You gotta pay money for the ads.
Marketing, baby.
All that's going to be going up, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be crazy. When I saw that number, I was like, my head hurt. I mean, just to think about that.
And just think about being in bed with a company like Amazon that just, I mean, they cover the gamut of everything. People are Amazoning it up every day. So think about this now. You see Amazon trucks on the street all day.
Like every day.
Think about they're gonna be wrapped in NBA.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna be wrapped in different teams.
You gonna see Luka on your truck or
come on, man.
Your favorite player.
Come on,
in your
man.
City. They're gonna do it city by city. Whoever the big guy in your city.
Come on now.
That's gonna be the guy that's gonna be on the truck.
Amazon truck's gonna be in team colors.
Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy. And they just imagine in Bezos' money. I don't count pocket, but I can imagine his pocket's gonna be crazy.
See, I can see folks like that. That's who pockets I be counting. Bezos, Sam Walton, all them. Like I count their pockets.
His pocket just gonna be like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Man. And I'm looking for this, and we're going into a new generation. We the unks of the group now. So I want to see some good people on the mic from. Charles them retiring, they getting older now.
Yeah.
Who takes that place and they can talk? Because right now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all bore me. These new guys.
Yeah.
They too busy trying to be controversial,
right,
and not doing a good job of entertainment. Part of the thing when you get behind this, you got to be entertaining. It
has to. You have to bring an entertainment value to it.
So everybody's looking like who's going to be the next guy to come in? Because Charles like, man, I ain't got time. I'm too old to be bouncing the station.
And the game has changed such. Like Charles talk about he don't tweet.
Yeah.
He don't TikTok.
Yeah.
He don't. I mean, and for his job, he has to do that. It's part of his gig. Shaq's pretty good at it, but he has a team. I mean, Charles probably should have a few years ago got a team. Again, Charles, you don't have to do nothing. Hire you a squad, and they control your phones. They do all that stuff for y'all.
Charles probably gonna be one of those that's gonna. He's still walking to a bar about 65 years old, ready to fight somebody.
Yeah,
because that's what Charles do, man. Because that's what it is. I want to jump into. The WNBA, man. If y'all guys think, make sure he got it right here. My phone dropped on the floor. I ain't got time to be picking it up.
Yeah.
So we're going to be looking at your comments. We'll talk about them on the air while we on the air. We'll be here at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
We'll be at 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah, we're here.
We'll be at 8
We're
o'clock.
here.
Hey, before we keep going, man, Big Show,
Yes, sir.
you got something you trying to give away?
Hey, yes, I am. So check this out, everybody. And we're going to do another promo after the show.
We're going to do a promo.
Yeah, we're going to do a promo. So, you know, we entered the world of Patreon.
Oh, Patreon.
Shout out to Patreon.
The Crush Sports Talk.
The Crush Sports Talk.
On Patreon.
So
Check
what
us
we're
out.
going to do,
Follow us.
all new members.
Yep.
So this is what I'm going to do.
Look at you, boy.
You know, I'm a giver.
He's a giver, man.
I'm a giver. I'm going to give away my tickets to the Falcons Steelers game opening weekend.
So what? So you have to join Patreon.
So what you have to do, you have to sign up on Patreon,
we don't charge $5 a month.
becoming a member of the Crush Sports Talk.
Come on, man.
We're gonna put the names in a hat. So you got July, you have August. NFL kicks off in September. The week of the game.
Yep.
We're gonna put all the names in the hat, and we're gonna draw the name on air.
Ooh.
You get my tickets. I have 2 sets of tickets, and if you see me at Falcon games when I'm not working, you know I sit pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Steeler fans, Falcons fans.
Steeler fan, Falcon fan. It's gonna be a hot ticket. It's going to be hard to get in this game.
We prefer Atlanta people, but
Well, I mean, listen. Sign up.
hey, and we ain't trying to be picky, but you gotta be a paid member. That's a free and a paid. We want
Yeah,
you to-
yeah,
just sign
no
up.
doubt about it.
We
No
gonna-
doubt
we
about
try-
it.
That's what's up, man. We're gonna talk. We're gonna cut a promo, but hey, join the Patreon, the Crush Sports Talk, and you get a chance to win 2 tickets, not one, right, man?
2.
2 tickets.
It's 2 tickets.
to the Crush Sports Talk.
Yeah, you get my seats. Matter
To
of
the
fact,
Falcons?
I'm going to give up my seats. I'm going to sit in our other set of seats.
Oh, see.
So
That's
you're
what-
going to get the 100 level tickets.
See, that's what I'm saying. We are giving you
Yeah, I'm
flow
going to
seats.
sit in the 200 level.
You sitting there, but you can hear the players. You can hear the calls. on the
Yeah,
field.
appreciate you, Harold. Shout out to Corey. Yeah. So yeah, that's how we doing it.
That's why we doing it, man. We're gonna keep talking about that. We cutting promo. We're gonna mention it again at the end of the day, man. But yeah, dog, that's what's up. That's what. So I guess it's my turn, right?
Yes,
Okay. WNBA.
yes.
Can I gripe for a minute? We'll talk about
Go ahead.
We'll talk about the dream in a minute. But I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
about the WNBA. You've known Caitlin Clark has been coming for almost 2 years. You know his.
You knew she was on the way. You had a whole year to prepare for it.
She got bigger.
Yeah.
Along with her getting bigger, Angel is a superstar right beside her. So you got 2 superstar rookies. So every year the WNBA does a game where the kids can come and enjoy the game and have fun. They did that recently this week, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Right.
Here's the problem. They had Caitlin Clark in Indiana playing at 12 noon Eastern. Mm-hmm. Chicago, Atlanta playing at 12 noon Eastern.
Yeah.
I got streaming service. I can do it on multiple things, but maybe I just want to watch one at a time.
Right.
The WNBA front office, we've told y'all this. If you keep making these mistakes, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
There are too many avenues. And I know everybody's like, oh, you don't understand. It's hard to move. If I got a product that is
Yeah.
getting 2 million views,
Right.
I would go to the network and say, Angel and Caitlin, unless they playing each other, should never be on at the same
Right.
time.
Right.
Base show. This marketing year, will we give them a pass because it's the first year they've been able to handle this, or we are look, I tell you this, once we come out of Olympic break, we need to have this
Yeah.
schedule better, dog. We got to be able to space these games out, dog.
Yeah. So let's look at it this way.
Okay.
They've been in business 25 years.
27.
27, 25, 27. This is the first time, as the kids say, that they got real motion. They got motion.
They got motion.
Right now, they are reacting.
That's a good point.
They had zero plan in place because they kind of played it by ear.
Yeah, they didn't know how big it was going
And it avalanched.
Yeah.
And now they can't get it under control.
Yeah.
Now we don't want to, but we got to give them a pass.
Okay.
This year. But and I know NBA execs and the people upstairs in New York, they're gonna sit the W down. They say, hey, Look here. Look here.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot to work with now.
Yeah.
We're not going to bail you out.
So from October, when they finish,
Right.
to April.
So y'all need to put all your contingency plans in place. Because what we're going to do, those kid gloves,
Yeah.
we're taking them off.
Yeah.
Training wheels,
Yeah.
we're taking them off.
Because not only
This on y'all now.
you got two superstars, and shout out to all the 144. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job this year. It's exciting basketball. You know, Asia's doing her thing. But you got Paige coming next year, man. Sure.
Then you got Paige, Juju on the way.
Yeah.
Dude, you have a sustainable product.
I'm disappointed because I know and they don't have the move, they don't have the motion like the league. The NBA's 83 years old or whatever.
Right.
So they'll have that.
And it took a while for the NBA to
because they
get
first
here.
27
So,
years they weren't doing
Yeah,
it.
they sucked too, so relax.
Until Magic and Bird came.
Right.
It was kind of struggling. I mean, you had your 70s, your 60s, but
Yeah.
Magic and Bird changed the atmosphere,
Changed
which was
the game.
about 27, 30 years.
Right.
Of the league being there. So, the reason why I brought that up, because people are very hard on them. I just want, maybe during the Olympic break, you got 4 weeks off.
Right.
And we're going to, during the break, we'll have some Atlanta Dream players in here hanging out with us and all that good stuff. But during the break, look at your schedule. You got your local TV doing their thing.
Right.
But look at the schedule and say, you know what would be dope if we can maybe line up a day where we're watching, like on a Sunday when ain't nothing going on, all day the NBA game.
Let's get a triple header.
Yes.
Let's get Caitlin to kick it off. Let's get Angel. And then let's close out with whoever, Connecticut.
Yeah, just keep it flowing.
Right.
Because this is the opportunity. When it's hot, you got to strike, dog. You just got to. So that's what I'm looking for, man. That's what I'm hoping to see is that this growth that they're experiencing continues to grow.
No doubt. And let's stay with that real quick because I kept getting bombarded about the Chicago game last week.
Mm-hmm.
Why the Chicago game wasn't moved? Why this game wasn't moved? And
It takes a lot, man.
well, I didn't want to go on the rants that I usually go on.
Yeah, you were nice to him.
I wanted to save it for the platform because we were able to talk to a couple of people. And I'm just going to say this. The reason why the game wasn't moved is because of yous. Because guess what we don't do? And now I'm finna get in the rant. We don't support like they support.
And y'all know who we is.
So let me go deeper. So
You were there. I had to miss that.
when the Caitlin Clark, when the schedule came out and it was announced, there was basically a 40 to 50,000 ticket request for her 2 trips to Atlanta. So you had to move the game.
You had to.
Okay, Las Vegas coming twice. Chicago's been here. I think they come back again.
Yeah, they'd be back.
Guess what we hadn't had? The demand.
Yeah.
So everybody's sitting here like, well, why those games not moved? Because we not demanding. It's not 17,000 of us who's saying, let's go see Angel.
Yeah.
It's not 17,000 of us who's saying, let's go see the Aces. Let's go see the 2-time MVP, the best player in the league in Asia.
Easy.
And then we get mad when, Caitlin got a tennis shoe deal. Well, Asia has been the best player for the last 2 years. Y'all ain't bought no jerseys.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
Y'all hadn't bought a T-shirt. Or nothing. But we reacted, well, why Asia don't have that? Where's Asia's support?
We should have had that bigger.
And I can go on and on and on, but I'm just going to stop there.
Yeah.
It's us. It's us.
There's nothing worse than saying you want State Farm Arena and only 7,500 people in there. I know y'all like, that's a lot of people.
No, it's not.
But in 17,000 seat arena, nothing worse than looking at an empty arena. You look at a lot of these during like Wintrust in Chicago, it holds about 7,000.
Right.
Packed, because they do what they do.
Right.
Now this is where, again, we'll give the Dream we'll give them a little time to get ready. Next year, we look for them to be able to say to one of these others, is it Georgia Tech, is it Georgia State,
Right.
is it State Farm?
Right.
We got to grow because no offense to College Park, but we're talking like 3,000 max.
We talking about 3,500.
Yeah. And if it's packing at 3,500, that is money we could be making. Because this game is going to grow.
It's out of control.
It's going to grow.
Tomorrow it's gonna probably be 38 to 4,000. It's gonna be standing room only.
Standing room tomorrow.
But just imagine when the schedule came out, and you know you want to see Asia. You calling and demanding.
Yeah.
And now they can go to State Farm and say, hey, we can put 17,000 up because when you move a game, you got to staff the building.
Yeah.
You got to pay for concession.
Yeah.
You got to pay for security. See, don't none of y'all think about that.
And if you kill the season ticket price, if you destroy the season ticket ratio, think about that. Now they see the demand for season ticket. They're like, God, what is going on?
Again, now I got the numbers to go show Georgia State
So I slide them in front of them like
seat about 800.
Yeah, I'm looking at y'all like
We're gonna
We
sell
bringing
this
them.
out every week.
we bringing them. And look, man, I'm telling you, when you got places that can sell beers and some food and some good stuff, dog, bring them out. There's nothing going on in Atlanta. There's only going to be the nice summer sports going on in Atlanta. So, hey, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to see this, y'all have to make it. We're going to know y'all going to be there tomorrow because everybody want to see Asia. At first of all, Las Vegas is just fantastic anyway. You talking about great basketball. Becky Hammond got that thing whistling over there. But now, you got a product in Atlanta that's the only team in the South.
The only team
There's no
in the
Florida,
South.
no South Carolina, there's no Louisiana, there's no North Carolina, there's no Tennessee. But all of those schools all the states I just named have basketball, college basketball women powers.
Right. The line for Angel. I made a point to get to the arena early. I didn't want to fight the parking and all that stuff.
God.
So let me just go and get there early.
tomorrow too.
LSU purple and gold shirts were outside. They were telling me as early as 3:30.
It's ridiculous.
Tip-off wasn't until 7.
Yeah.
But again, imagine if when the schedule released the same way they did for Caitlin, and it was a demand, then we could have got State Farm, then we could have got better parking, then we could have got a bigger arena.
State Farm was easy when you saw Caitlin numbers. No, it was legitimately
Dude, it
17-5 easy.
Easy.
I mean, people up in the cheap, I ain't gonna say the cheap section because there ain't no cheap section.
It was standing room only. It was
the Chick-fil-A section, you know that little section up there?
Dude.
All the way to the top.
It was crazy. It was crazy. On top of Iowa hoodies, Iowa jerseys. And it was a lot of us wearing that stuff.
So, I know we've been talking about everybody else's teammate show, so my part 2 to this. The dream, dog. I mean, we know injuries have played a big part. this year.
But outside of injuries, we don't have that certified, bona fide dog that every night we can just pencil in 20.
Yeah. Alicia's doing fantastic. Alicia, I got to make sure I say that right. But she's doing fantastic.
And she's our best player. I don't care. Listen, I ain't going back and forth with none of Argue with your drunk auntie. I'm not going back and forth. I said what I said, and the proof is in the pudding.
She balls. She's an all-star this year. But this team, last week, like they played on Tuesday in Chicago, 3 great wins, great quarters. They was tied going into the fourth, and they just gave out. And everybody said, well, they got injuries. Look, this is professional basketball.
Dude, it's so hard for us to score.
It's professional basketball.
It's so hard for us to score. You look at other teams, and they have multiple players who can just go get a bucket.
Yeah.
If Miss Gray not doing work, Tina Charles, like where else are we getting it from?
Points. And it's very scarce. I mean, they're putting up 70 and 80. They're playing well, but it's like this team, because right now they're in 9th place. Probably going to be 10th soon if they watch out.
Right.
You got 3 big studs. You know, you got stars. Not, got to make sure. But you got Ryan, Jordan, and you got AP all on the bench. All I'm saying is this is going to be a tough 3 games. Aces. I think it's Liberty again. I think it's Connecticut.
Yeah.
Those the last 3 games before the break.
Yeah.
And they're all on the road.
Yeah.
This game tomorrow's here.
Well, Aces is here. Our last big win. Well, our big win.
Yeah. So we could be going in with a 7-game losing streak. Maybe 8. I kind of look at the numbers.
Seem like we played the Aces well, so maybe we can get that magic.
We have to get that.
We got to start that magic.
So there's only one team I think that needed a break more than us, and that's us. I'm saying that we don't team that. The Olympic break's gonna do great, but I just really want to see this team because right now, unless we're in the Paige Bakers sweepstakes,
and we're not,
because I don't even think we got a pick.
We don't have a pick
in the first.
Yeah, we don't even have a pick.
I gotta see that, but this team, and I know the city keep coming, keep enjoying.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all because we're gonna have some. Hopefully we can get some dream players in here during the Olympic break.
Well, y'all know that's what we last time in the studio we kept the dream players in.
We're gonna hear from them because I want to see when everybody's in there when the host is full, how it looks.
Yeah.
Because right now it's not looking too well.
Yeah, it's tough.
The city of Atlanta and the South. I'm gonna say the South ready to see a good team, man.
Yeah.
So let's get it. What's up, dog? What you got there?
Well, let's switch to football. Two quick things: college football.
Oh, man.
EA Sports is coming back.
Dog, you know how much I love that damn
college football.
Oh my God.
25 is back, Emmanuel Glaze. A game that in our dorm was a very big deal in our dorm. Your thoughts on EA Sports finally bringing the game back and all that comes with the game?
I'll be 51 in a month. I literally been playing this game 30 years.
Yeah.
I don't have a PS4. I don't have a PS5, whatever they got there. I got rid of all of that because I was like, I'm good. I don't want to play I don't want to play 2K.
I ain't got time for that.
I ain't a Madden dude. But college football is different.
What?
To play the option, the read options. Jennifer said our budget don't have that, so I might not get do it. But I might be getting the PS5 again. I might, because, dog, you understand how much I love college football, dog?
Dude.
We were having tournaments in the dorm, dog.
We saw a lot of people drop out.
Yes, sir.
Because of college football.
It was like 6 o'clock. Hey, dog.
Like, dudes up all night. Like, dude. Don't you got 8 o'clock class?
We got our book bag on like.
They still playing.
Hey, y'all playing?
They still on the sticks.
On the Sega sticks. Playing on the Sega sticks. I don't know, Mace. I'm really contemplating this, because I got an old TV that don't have a smart TV. I can put that as the game TV.
Right, and they just be sold the game.
And play nothing but the game on it. Because that's how much I love college football. Man.
Right.
That was to see your homeboys on there playing, being like, they didn't have Morris Brown on it, but we had some Georgia Tech, some of my homeboys that we grew up with.
Yeah.
On the game.
You can play with your guys.
I play with hers all the time. I played Georgia Sweet Little Sweet
guys,
Life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was what I did. And to be able to see it, now, can you imagine Shadua?
It's going to be tough, man. Travis, just all these different offenses, just playing with Oregon just to change the uniforms all the time. Dynasty mode, you can recruit 5-star. So
that's what I used to love.
Yeah.
Being a franchise. Oh, man. Just
being franchise mode. This was a long time coming. William was telling me, shout out to my baby brother. He still is a stick enthusiast, but he was like, he has a 4, he don't have a 5. He was like, you got to have a 5 to play the game.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, that's crazy.
They can't bring that in on the phone. They got to bring that in. They got to look. We know one thing: PlayStation don't play when it comes to money.
They don't play.
You talking about units about to move again like it was when they first released it, dog?
Remember when you couldn't get a PlayStation 5?
Ooh.
And the resellers were like
making killing all.
Dude, I know somebody. I ain't gonna call their name, but because his family had to have this PlayStation 5 for Christmas under the tree.
Yeah.
He had to come out $1,600.
Nah, bro. See, nah.
Yeah.
You ain't finna get me like that. We'll get the PS4 and just tell them we'll get it later on, baby.
Shout out to our guy Tariq Wynn. Appreciate the love, my guy. He said fire setup.
Yeah.
Fire setup.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Our guy. Keep doing that good work at iHeart too, my guy.
Tariq, yeah. Hey, I'm telling y'all
Young
now.
mogul in the making.
I'm telling y'all now.
Young mogul.
We had him on when he was 18.
Yeah.
He about to be...
He next.
I'm just saying this.
He up next.
We knew him win. That's all I'm gonna say.
Our guys up next. For sure.
We knew him win.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm going. I ain't gonna tell you when.
I'm thinking longer too, my dog.
It might not be first. I might not be first. I ain't the first to go.
We got band stuff going on, school shopping. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff.
Man, we got to take care of business. We got to grow
I'm telling you,
boy.
Hey, any of my partners who gonna have this game, I might pull up on you.
Hey, man. I
next week.
You know how you try not to pay attention to it. I've been looking at some of the graphics, man. I'm like, man, come on, y'all killing
Every time they drop a clip on the gram or TikTok, I'm at it.
And you know I'm interested because Kennesaw State on it, Georgia State playing. That's how long it's been. Those schools weren't on there when the last time they played there.
Right.
So now I'm a homer too. So I'm sitting there like, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Man. I hate to be that dude, dog. And I know it might cause some argument because I be in my corner. But look, man, I got a TV that ain't being used that strictly can be used for the game.
Strictly for the game.
Strictly for the game. You got something else from college football?
Yeah. Carson Beck. So, everybody's already putting out these mocks 2025, and all signs are pointing to Carson Beck being the top quarterback in the 2025 NFL draft. Your thoughts on that?
You know what? I looked at Carson last year and Stetson when he was there. I always felt like Stetson could pull the game out. I don't feel that with Carson. He don't give me that we got a chance no matter the late game.
Right.
I always feel like when Carson is there, I'm like, he can't do the extra thing.
Right.
To get us out of there.
The extra moxie that
might
Stetson
go and like, Stetson go get you 15 yards on the ground.
Yeah, and Stetson gonna say, call me.
Yeah.
Call me.
So Carson got but he got the eye test. He's 6'3".
Eye test.
He's 6'5" or 6'3".
He's 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
Can throw over he can throw over the stadium if he wants to.
Yeah.
He can put you 300 or 400 yards on it. So he got the look.
Yeah.
Everybody thinking Georgia got it's for me.
He driving the Lambo.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Lambo Urus.
But to me, I haven't been sold on him being he might be a great NFL quarterback. But I just don't get that energy, Mace.
Yeah.
That I don't know what it is. Maybe we had stats for 2 or 3 years so we can feel that.
Yeah.
But for Carson, I think Georgia's going to be fine. They're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah.
And especially with
I feel you.
especially with the 8 they got a chance to make the playoff this year. But something about him just don't make me say we got a chance in the fourth quarter. I don't know what it is, but because Stetson just was, what do I need to do?
Stetson had those intangibles that everybody talk about.
Carson's going to try to throw you to a win.
Right.
Stetson was like, if there's a lane, I'm going.
And to your point, I think a lot of times too, I just think Stetson found a way outside of the framework of the offense. And I think Carson's a safe guy.
Yeah.
He's not gonna take those chances, and maybe he has more control this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
The one good thing about Georgia, they're gonna be extremely loaded.
Yeah.
Wide receiver big up front, running game. So all he has to do is drive the bus. And I'm sure Kirby is telling him, listen, we don't need you to be special.
Just do the game.
We don't need you to be special. You know that word that everybody thinks such a bad thing, game manager?
Yeah.
Manage the game.
I don't know why that's a bad word to be.
Tom Brady even said he was a game manager. Yeah. So if Tom Brady is a game manager, nothing wrong with it.
You understand that if you do the playbook and the game plan correctly, you're going to win 90-some% of your games.
Yeah.
They keep it, he can't make the extra. Lamar Jackson makes a bunch of plays on his legs, but guess what Lamar ain't got?
Yeah, man.
How far have they got in the playoff with Lamar?
Yeah, man. He can't beat that guy over there in Kansas City. He can't beat that guy.
Because he can see the field, he knows the playbook, he can make the play, he knows the throws, all that. So when they hit game manager, I'm like, I'm be honest, they keep talking about the guy in Atlanta that's coming down here as a game manager. I don't see it, but that's for later. That's for later. I won't be that guy today. I'll let y'all breathe. Speaking of breathing, Mace, and we'll stay in the city of Atlanta. The Braves. What is going on, man? I took a nap, thought they were still going to be good. Are we in fourth place now? What is going on? Talk to me. Baseball guru.
Yeah.
Talk to me. What is going on in Atlanta? What is going on up there?
Injuries.
Okay.
Injuries.
I know we lost the star at the beginning.
No Mike Harris right now. Austin Riley just came back, kind of getting to his groove. Our pitching, we got to figure the pitching out. Really, right now, if it wasn't for Ozuna,
Yeah,
and
played
Ozuna has been carrying us
off the chain this year.
So we got to figure out that pitching, and we know we got this saying in AA we trust.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him do it. What moves can he make that's gonna propel this team? Because right now, like, we can't stand pat.
Because, last year, the year before, our hitting got through the pitching.
Right.
It ain't
Right.
there this year. It ain't doing it this year.
Yeah. Like I say, when you got Mike Harris out, and Mike Harris been out going
And
on.
Riley just coming back.
Riley's coming out, but I mean, our lineup is so disjointed right now because we don't really have that threat at the top. We need Olsen to start hitting. We need him to start carrying his weight.
Look, Freddie just showing us something, but Olsen, he came in as a 270, 40 home run, whatever guy.
Yeah, he's that.
That's what he is. That's
what he is. That's what he is.
He gonna give you 270, 40 home runs, 100 every year. That's what he do.
Yeah.
But he needs that. Sometimes when we're down like that, we kind of need him to be a little 290, 300 dude sometimes.
Right. Stop swinging for the fence.
Yeah.
Put the ball in play.
Play.
Give us a double. And it's funny, one of the things that we are missing that Acuna gave us so much, those stolen bases.
We don't have none of that.
We're not moving. 2 pitches, he's standing on third.
Yeah,
now sacrifice fly. We got to run. We're not manufacturing runs. Again, we're back to that. Waiting on the long ball.
Trying to get it out the fence, man.
That's not a recipe for winning. And then when I look at the Angels and what they're doing, our guy, our old third base coach, who just left us last year, his name,
Washington.
Coach Washington.
Yeah.
Ron Washington got them boys in California that they had ran off like 8-9 straight.
Yeah.
So now they're kind of coming around, and they're doing this without Mike Trout. He probably like, hey, we can run Mike Trout out of here. Give me guys who are going to consistently be here and playing, and I'm good.
I'm going to say this because I don't watch enough baseball to be that intent with it. I know you do. But Trout, like, he hurt every year.
Every year.
I mean, this man's
pocket's too heavy, man. And again, the crush, we do not pocket watch. But he been getting the bag for a long time, dog.
But every time we see the contract, we're like,
yeah.
Let me look at the numbers again.
Shout out to the Trouts, man. They got a baby on the way.
So you know he about to get it next for a big. But it could be very interesting. We're going into when is the All-Star?
Next week.
All-Star game?
Yeah. Next week. Yeah. We're at the midway point. We're at the All-Star break.
Moves got to be made because once it gets August, it really gets hot.
Oh yeah,
August, September, it really get hot,
Lord.
and it looked like it's like a struggle, man.
Because I do want to play October baseball. If you remember, before the season started, with the way our lineup was constructed, we all said, "Listen, got to be World Series or bust."
It still is.
You know,
I'm that dude. I'm
got the
saying
MVP. No doubt about it. You know, you got Bobby Cox Jr. over there on the bench and old Snit.
Yeah.
I don't like looking at Snit. Dude. Like he be giving me Bobby Cox vibes, and I don't like that.
So let me ask you this: did Ron mean that much to us?
I think so. From a just a confidence, swagger, baseball IQ standpoint. It was like little things that he did with these guys before the game, after the game. They were always talking baseball. They were always in baseball mode. You can tell his influence on Albies, on like just all of these guys, and we don't have a coach. Because like I say, he was more of the vocal guy. I mean, Snit, the manager, but Ron did a lot for the young nucleus that we have.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we low key missing Ron.
It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be very hot. We've seen AA do magic for the last 5 years. Well, how long it'll be here?
Yeah, man, we need a miracle.
We're going to see.
In AA, we trust, as they like to say.
Can I add one more Atlanta thing?
Go ahead.
If y'all, so this week, Landry Field met with the media. Landry Field is the GM of the Atlanta Hawks. Is it Landry Field? I want to make sure.
That's him.
So the question came up, hey, Landry, so have y'all got an idea about the roster? Yeah, we're trying to get it together, blah, blah, blah. The question comes up, Maceo. Can we say Trey is a lock to be on the roster? Landry, and I'm just summing up, basically said we value Trey, but we love Trey, but we'll see. We also love DeJounte as well. That wasn't a cosign, Maceo. That was wait. So we got rid of DeJounte to say it was Trey's team.
Yeah.
But now you ain't giving us that. Oh yeah, Trey ain't going nowhere. Trey is yeah. What are they doing?
I'm calling Cap. I'm calling Cap. I'm calling Super Cap, matter of fact. Because, yeah, Landry, that all sound good, but it's no way you're going to tell this city that we're in a super rebuild. We're already in a rebuild.
Yeah.
But you move Trey, we're in a super rebuild, and you will have a empty State Farm Arena every night.
Because it would be terrible for them.
I mean, can you imagine? I don't even want to fathom it. And I'm not the biggest Trey guy.
Yeah.
But we do know that Trey is respected around the league.
Yeah.
Trey is, I'm not going to say he must see TV, but he's a 25-10 guy every night.
And by the way, y'all, quit telling me stats are easy to get.
Man, where y'all film at?
Everybody say, Angel Reese everybody get double-doubles. Why ain't everybody doing double-doubles?
Marlon called Landry the liar.
Yeah, the liar. Landry the liar. Because make sure he went there and said, hey, we value Trey. But I'm like, no, the question was,
yeah,
when the draft, when the roster is set,
yeah,
will is Trey number 11?
He number 11. Yeah.
Will number 11 be on the roster?
Yeah,
he said, and Landry didn't say, hell yeah, he didn't say. In concrete, he was like, we value Trey, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
man,
what are we doing? Because let me ask you this. What do you get for Trey? Because we didn't even
not enough to fill up State Farm Arena night in,
for
night out.
DeJounte, we didn't get the guy we wanted, Brandon Ingram.
Nah, man, we got Larry
Nance.
Hey, William Hurd, stop trying to tell me how nice Larry Nance Jr. William keep talking, man. Get out of here, man.
We got DeJounte. We got some draft picks in Larry Nance and some other players. So
we ain't get Larry Nance daddy. We got Larry Nance Jr.
Got Larry Nance.
Because Larry Nance was nice.
Yeah. So I sat there and said, because Risa Shea going to have a love. Are we really just saying it's going to be JJ and Risa Shea now?
That's what we saying.
Because Trey, if I heard that from Trey,
yeah,
you know how I did. I was looking for a dad to say something. I just knew
somebody has done a good job of telling Ray Young.
I'm ready for Ray to get mad.
Stay off Twitter, man.
I thought Ray was gonna jump on that thing.
Ray on vacation, dog. Ray on vacation.
I thought Ray
Shout
about
out
to
to Ray.
say, how dare they not say my son is concrete? I just knew Ray was gonna say something.
Dog. He concrete, man. We know he concrete.
Dog, man. We got about 5 minutes, dog. So what you want to end it with? Dog?
Hey, man, we got to end it with this Netflix Peyton Manning new show that just dropped yesterday. Receivers. Last year they did quarterbacks. This year they following Amon Ross St. Brown. They're following Devontae Adams. They're following Debo, him and Kittle, and Justin Jefferson. I'm 4 episodes in. I would have probably finished it all yesterday, but I was like, let me say something. I'm trying to make it to the weekend. Dude, is this something you would watch?
No. I can't do it enough. If I want to watch this type of show, I watch Divas or something like that. Hey, you know this budget had to be big. Hey, you know this had to be some Lambos.
Man, Devontae Adams had a rough season last year.
Yeah, he did.
And he must have forgot that mic was on because he was saying some of the wildest stuff ever. I wish I had Devontae now because I would have called like Devontae. At what point did you realize, oh man, the mic on? He gave 0 Fs about some of this stuff he was saying. I mean, he throwing his helmet, he tossing, man, I got to get out of here, I'm going to get killed.
Yeah. He had a terrible season. That was a bad. He thought sometimes the check is, the bank account good.
Yeah.
But when you step on that field, bro, and it ain't really popping like you want it to.
Yeah.
And people, and here's the thing about now. Yeah, you can make a ton of money. But we don't count pockets, but there are plenty of people that count pockets.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, your pockets against your production.
Yeah.
It ain't matching, bro.
Yeah.
So
the math not mathing.
So you going to get pissed off. And you going to be sitting there like, they ain't throwing me the ball.
But to Devontae credit, he kept saying like, dog, y'all brought me here to make plays. Just throw me the ball. I don't care how you dog. Just throw me the ball. Real quick, shout out to our dog Kevin Bailey, number 4, middle linebacker, Morris Brown College. Our guy Bailey never really said much, man. Bailey just
sang. And
led by actions.
He would knock the hell out you.
He would. Yeah, I would always
arms,
find
what made Bailey different. He had arms that would go all the way.
Yeah, I always find a way to get down when I was in the middle of the field and Bailey was around. Bailey, I think he might have got one clean shot on me, but I kind of failed before he really could get there.
Back in my fullback days, I was having a great practice at fullback,
and then Bailey showed up.
And I cut off. You know, they had the 31 quick. I remember it was quick.
Yeah.
And our coach was like, get him, Clay. Bailey grabbed me from behind one time. I ain't never been picked up like that.
Yeah, man.
All I know, I saw the air. You know how you just see it. He slammed me to the ground.
I saw you crashing. Marlon said, all you got to do is just keep hanging out with me. You getting all the wide out you need.
Like I said, I got a show every week now.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Why do I want to see more?
Hey, man, shout out to Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson say, like, Justin Jefferson say he's quiet and reserved, but when he turned into Jets, when he put the chains on, when he turned to Jets, that's when the swagger come out.
Yeah, man. But you know what? I say that I probably watch. You know, I watch that.
Yeah. It's very. See shows like I like the behind the scene detail. Like, I want all the deets.
But you love that wide receiver, don't you? You be loving that.
Listen, man, because I'm like.
You be loving that, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I like the show Baller so much, because it centered around Ricky Jarrett, man. Ricky Jarrett, like I kind of live like Ricky Jarrett in college.
Yeah, that's what type Bay Show see. That's why the show. When I saw it with receivers, I say, make sure locked in.
I'm all in, dude. I would have watched the whole thing yesterday, but I was like, nah, because I'm into my other show, The Family Business.
Yeah.
Somebody find Paris Duncan for me. I love her.
Before we wrap up real quick, make sure one more time, tell people what you're giving away.
Listen, I'm giving away my 2 tickets, my 100 level tickets to the Falcons Steelers game, week 1 of the 2024 NFL season. But what you have to do, you have to sign up for the Crush Sports Talk on our Patreon.
Paid membership.
Paid membership. We're going to put all the names in a hat, and we're going to pull on the show. We're going to give the tickets away. I'm giving up my good seats for you.
You're giving away seats, guys.
Because y'all rock out.
So even if you don't want to see the Falcons, you can see Pittsburgh. See Mike Tyson.
Right. Shout out to Ed Hawks Beat. He said he's 2 episodes in on Receivers. It's a great show.
Hey, that's our show, man. Hey, dog, we'll be back. Hey, thank y'all for joining us. We have a replay. We're going to replay this show a few times and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But make sure you check us out every Thursday, live, 7 p.m. We here at the Russell Innovation Center for Entrepreneurships.
For sure.
The Crush Sports Talk. Your boy E. Glaze.
Man, we back, Max. Baby. We back in the building. COVID is over.
And y'all come out why I got to watch the show. I got my receiver. We'll talk to y'all later.
Full-fledged.
Peace. Man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.